guys, Steve Welch here on my Fact of the Day channel. I wanted to reach out to you guys because there's something that's really interesting that I've noticed. I hadn't started a new channel in a very long time, and obviously I've started this one for you guys and in a way for me as well. And the reason for it was just something that I wanted to do that was fun, that was kind of out of the realm of my main channel. But what ends up happening, and I've noticed this, and I'm not sure how many other people have noticed it, is, man, you get inundated with emails and people that will end up trying to get you to or they'll do comments and stuff like that, and people that'll try to end up getting you to either pay them or they're offering a service. I haven't gone far enough to figure out exactly what they require to give you their service. So they might even say, oh, we'll do it for free. The thing is I can kind of understand what is happening and why you shouldn't do this. All right, so they all these emails, all these comments start the same thing. Your channel content is good, but you don't have search engine optimization, however you say that word, search engine optimization, or they'll say SEO or blah, blah, blah. I can help you to get your channel to be better and this, that, the other thing. So kind of the gist. They might be worded slightly different than that, but they're all the same type of thing, and most of them look like they're foreign and stuff like that, which it doesn't really matter. But I don't know, that gets your spidey senses up when they look like people that are in a call center or something like that. Well, and I watched a lot of those type videos too, where people are trying to scam people. Well, here's the thing. I think this is probably the same thing. So number one is, why would they offer a service for free that would do anything? Is they're trying to get your information. So that's part of it. I think that's probably the biggest thing, is that they're trying to get access. So they're going to say, look, I'm going to go through your videos and I'm going to make sure that XYZ happens, whatever it is. I'm going to make sure that you get up to a certain number of subscribers, you get up to a certain number of views, you get all of this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that for free. But what they did is they went and they got all your personal information off your personal information tab that's the private spot of your YouTube channel, right? So if that's bad enough, right? Well, let's go in and let's say that whoever's saying that particular thing to you, let's say they're legit. All right, so the first spot is the scam spot, where they're trying to get in and they're trying to do that. All right, so the second spot, so let's assume that they're legitimate. Let's assume that they're going to try to do what they said they're going to try to do. Well, what's the answer on what they're trying to do? So with this channel, obviously I want to get up to 1,000 subscribers in 4,000 hours. Why? Because that's what YouTube needs to monetize. That's when you can actually get paid off your channel. Well, they're basically going to tell you that they're going to drive, views to your channel, is that's what they're going to try to say that they can do. All right, here's the problem with that. If you've got 2 videos and you get a bunch of people that look at 2 videos, you don't get the binge aspect. So what I did when I started this channel is I even told my wife this, that you create a goal, right? So when I've had my successful channel that I had so much fun with, and I'm still doing that channel, right? But with this one, I wanted this to be fun. I wanted it to be not like not as structured, I guess you could say, or that. And if you want to look at the introduction video, and you'll get a little bit more about where my vision was when I started this channel. But that being said, I had told my wife when I started this channel that once I get to 100 views or 100 videos, that's when I'm really going to turn this thing on, and I'm really gonna push it. Why? Because if you have 100 videos that have similar kind of content, when you get 1 view, you get 20 views, because hopefully those people like the content and they go to the next one and the next one and the next one, and you get 20 views out of it. You get all the stuff that YouTube likes to see with their algorithm in that, and they, which everybody talks about and nobody really understands. is what it is. But you get all, I know that's part of it. They want, you know, you staying on YouTube and watching the next video, the next video, the next video. It makes them push those videos out to more people, because obviously those people liked that content. And then they find people that are like you, they push that video out to them, and then boom, 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 and that's how you get a channel to grow. Well, what these people are talking about doing, right, is search engine optimization. What is search engine optimization? That's very easy. You don't need somebody to help you with SEO. So what YouTube looks for is they look for two things, and they've said this before, so this isn't nothing that I'm guessing on. They look for your title, right? They actually look for three things: your title, your description, and then they look for the thumbnail, right? So what I like to do on mine is I'll write things in the thumbnail different. So my title and the thumbnail will be slightly different than what it is in the description, I guess you can say. So in the title bar. So like this one, I don't know what I'm going to title it yet. I never know when I start, but it might be you know, why not to use people who offer to SEO or whatever. And then it might be in the thumbnail, it might be why SEOs are not advised or something like that. I don't know exactly. I think of my titles as I go after, and I just kind of look at what I've done, and then I title it, right? But then you put in the description, you grab both of the titles in your description and make sure that you link anything in there that's pertinent, stuff like that. But that's kind of, you know, part of it, right? So search engine optimization. So you want to make sure that when you type into Google and you type in something, that you've got two shots to be on that list, right? And when it comes into YouTube, and you got two shots to be on that list, and then you got a third shot with your description, right? Well, that's all that is you're just, you know, looking at that. So if you just, like, here, let's do this. Let's say that you have a music channel. All right, and your music channel, you're showing people different instruments. Let's say you're really talented and you can play the piano, and you can play the violin and the cello, and and you got all these different things that you can play, right? And you go, okay, Bill plays the piano. Well, that's really, I mean, I'm not going online and searching for Bill plays the piano. I might look for playing the piano. Excuse me. I might look for playing the piano, or playing the violin, or playing whatever, but that's not really an optimized title. So what's an optimized title? Well, it might be something, you know, 5 years of playing the violin have taught me this, and I will show you how to easily play the violin, or something that, you know, maybe shorter than that, but you kind of get the idea. So you want to pull people in with your title, right? But you have to have it to where it would be something that somebody looks like. Teach me the violin, right? Well, not Bill plays the violin. You're trying to teach them. Well, teach me the violin, or how do I play the violin? You know, so have that be your title in one. So how do I play the violin? And then the next one, Bill teaches people how to play the violin. Done, right? So you've got two different ways. So you got the play and teach and whatever. So you do stuff like that. That's how you optimize being able to show up in search results, right? And search results are key, especially for a small channel, because the more search results you get, that's usually what drives. You're not paying for advertisement as a small channel usually. You're not pushing a lot of stuff that some of the bigger channels might push. And might, you know, they might advertise, or they might try to be a sponsored link or something like that. Most of the small channels aren't going to do that. But the whole reason I'm making this video is that they are inundating. I mean, you talk about just email after email after email and comment after comment. Man, there is either there's one of two things. Either they are legit and they get paid a ton of money to do it, but you can do it yourself, so you don't really need to. Or they're scammers just trying to get your information off of your YouTube, and they're going to ask you for access to your YouTube. Say, look, we're going to go through everything, and we're going to blah, 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 and then they do nothing, and what do you have? You have somebody that stole your information and maybe stole your channel password, or, you know, now they know how to steal it once it becomes big. And if it becomes big, then they can steal how it's getting monetized or whatever. And I mean, who knows the actual reasons and stuff for that? But my point is don't put yourself out there and open yourself up to these scammers, or open yourself up to these people that are going to take your money and do something that is pretty easy for you to do yourself. You know, look up on YouTube for anybody that's going to show you how to do the optimization, stuff like that. It's not that hard to do, and you can do it yourself, right? There's a bunch of people tell you, put all these tags in there. The only reason you should probably use tags, and I know some people will tell me I'm wrong on this, but the only reason I use tags, let's put it that way, is to put on their misspellings of words that might normally get misspelled, right? So like if you've got something that has an S in it, and a lot of times people end up hitting the A instead of an S, or you know, because they're right next to each other on the keyboard, well, maybe you want to put that misspelling in there. If you are typing it and you always misspell whatever you're doing, or you misspell it 3 times while you're typing your title, then put that misspelling in your tags, because that's going to help to find your video if somebody was to have misspelled it. So that's why I use tags. I don't use tags for anything other than that. But back to kind of what I was saying though, this channel is not massive yet. I mean, I'm coming up on 200 subscribers as I make this video, of course. And if everybody can hit that subscribe button, I do want to get to 1,000, don't get me wrong. And I'm getting to like 70 videos right now. So by the time that I hit that 100, I really plan on trying to push some things with this and trying to make sure that everything's exactly how it should be. Maybe redoing some thumbnails and just, I mean, I've got my ideas of where I want to go with it, and I really do appreciate your guys' help and everybody out there that hits that subscribe. Oh, here's something else too. So if you're a small channel and somebody subscribes to you, do them a solid and subscribe to them back, right? So if they're gonna push that subscribe button and you look at them and they've got a small channel and you've got a small channel, it doesn't hurt for both people to be subscribed to each other, you know? So why not do that? So and I'll go back and I'm going to make sure that I've done that with everybody too. But so anybody that subscribes to me, I want to try to make sure I subscribe to your channel, right? Because we probably have similar interests, hopefully. Now the people that are the ones I'm talking about here, I'm not going to resubscribe to them. Even if they're subscribed to me, I can't unsubscribe them. They can unsubscribe themselves. I really don't care. But like I said, I mean, I've got plenty of watch time, plenty of hours. You guys have definitely blessed me with that. My other channel, like I said, my other channel I've got, I'm getting ready to turn here, but my other channel I've got, what, 8 million views or so. I've got 17,000 subscribers as of right now, and you know, getting hundreds of thousands of views every month. So you know, when they're, you know, like I said, I just actually was just messaging with one on this channel on a different video, and he's like, you need my service. No, I don't. I know what I'm doing when it comes to this, all right? But the point is these, I think what you'll find in a lot of the cases, some of these are kids. Maybe they're, you know, maybe let's if they're not doing the scam thing, maybe they're kids. Maybe they're somebody that's determined that's going to be their business and they're trying to do that. I don't know. Obviously, there's money in it, or people wouldn't be after it, right? But it's too easy to do yourself. You just pay attention. Pay attention. Make sure that your title is slightly different than your thumbnail. Make sure that you do the content that you said in your thumbnail. Don't do Bill teaches piano and then all you do is play a piano song and go, there, I played it. Don't. I mean, if you're not teaching it, then don't put teaches, because that'll hurt you, right? So, you know, don't put you know, like if you're showing somebody how to use a feature on their car, don't talk to them about the engine if it has nothing to do with the feature, right? So those kinds of things, right? It's not that difficult to figure out how to make sure that people come back, people watch your content, people look at the next content, everything works for all the. If you make a good video, All right, this is the easiest thing. If you make a good video on YouTube, people will find it. I know that sounds really, really weird, right? If you make a good video, people will find it. If you make good content, people will find your channel. If you make stuff that people want to see, people will subscribe to your channel. It's really not any more difficult than that, right? And people make it really, really hard. I'm going to tell you my other channel, and this is the easiest way to know this. I posted a video on there just cause, right? I didn't plan on that video doing anything, and God's honest truth, this was back before they required the 1,000 subscribers for monetization, and you can monetize it right from putting the video up. So if that tells you how long ago that video came out. Well, what I did is I posted that video, and they're like, monetize, okay, fine, whatever, and I left it there. And you know, I left it there for a couple years and never thought about YouTube again. I had no real want to do a channel. I didn't really understand it, so I didn't really want to do it. So yeah, so I just kind of left it there. And then I went back and I kind of went, oh, let me look what this analytics thing is. And I went back and I looked at the analytics thing, and I was like, holy cow, I've got like thousands of views on this thing. I got like 100,000 views. I don't remember the exact at the time, but I've got like thousands of views on this one thing after a couple of years of doing absolutely nothing. I posted it and I let it sit. And then I was like, wow. And I found out I hadn't set up the account for YouTube to pay me. So I was like, I looked in there, I had like $500 in there. And I was like, what? I was like, well, that can't be real money. Right? I had no idea. I accidentally started a YouTube channel. Accidentally, right? I had no idea what I was doing. I had no intent to do anything, right? And I started that, and then by the time that I got, I got the money, I was like, man, this thing must be real. So then I started looking at it, and then I posted a couple things on my dogs. I posted a couple things. I didn't really have a direction I was going. And then, I found out that I went with the channel the way that it sits now. And I was like, wow, so let me actually put content out there that people want to watch. And now if, I've got a boss of mine that says I can't search for something without seeing your face. Good. It's exactly what I want, right? And now that I've started this channel, I'm actually, watching this a little bit more. And I know that that other channel is, I think I started in 2010. Officially in 2010. That other channel didn't do anything right away. It ended up, when they did the 1,000 subscriber thing, it ended up getting demonetized completely because I had 952 subscribers. I remember that number because I saw money. I was like making like 40 or 50 bucks every couple of months or something like that. It wasn't a lot, but it was it was nice to see that come in, right? But they went, okay, we've changed this rule, and I know why they changed it, because people were pirating channels and stuff. But I was, they're like 952, and you're not going to get remonetized till after over 1,000. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it took me, I think, 3 months or so to get to 1,000. It was a long time, right? It was like, man, this is... And then it took another 3 months, I think. So it was about 6 months that it was demonetized. It took another 6 months for them to turn the monetization back on. And I was like, huh, that's interesting, right? So the first 1,000 people that subscribed had nothing to do with the end of the channel, with the I don't want to say end of the channel, but the end result of what the channel ended up being. Those first 1,000 subscribers were no part of that, right? And some of these people, that's the other thing they might do. Look, we'll get you 1,000 subscribers. They might want you to pay for subscribers. Realize that paying for subscribers will hurt you. I'm going to use that other word. It will hurt you. And why will paying for subscribers hurt you? Because those people that subscribe never come back. They don't look at your channel content. They don't look at your videos. They don't binge watch anything. They're even if, oh, well, we're going to get you a certain number of views. People say that too. It's like, no, they're not, because here's the thing. What do? They click it and they go to the next thing. Click it, go to the next thing. How long's your watch time? That's part of what they watch too. So if you have less than 1% watch time, it doesn't help you. It doesn't. You got to watch 30 seconds before it even registers as a view. But if you've got a 10-minute video or a 20-minute video and somebody watches 30 seconds of it, that actually hurts you more than it helps you, because it's how long percentage-wise that somebody watched. And I hope you guys have made it this far, by the way, but the point is that all these people are sending out these things in. It's just, they're stupid. Don't do that, you know. And people fall for them. People really want their channels to work. There's reasons I want mine to work too, and all of that. But, you know, look, there's things that you can do to get to that spot in an organic way. And once you're there in an organic way, like I said, I had on that one where I got 1,000 subscribers. I think over the next year after that, I think I was up to like 1,400. And then the next year, and that was when I started to really do it. The next year after that, I think I went to 2,500. And then I think I went to like 36. And then I think I went from 36 to like 6,000. And that was a pretty big jump for how many people were subscribing. And then the 6, I think, went from 6 to like 14. And, you know, now I'm kind of to where I'm at now, and you know, I'm past 16 now, but, you know, we're into this year, but I'll get somewhere between 500 and 600 per month that subscribe now to my other channel. And there's a reason I'm not mentioning my other channel. It's not about my other channel. This is not trying to be about pushing you to my other channel. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to help you guys to not get caught up in whatever these people are peddling, because whatever they're peddling is bad. I don't see this as being anything that is good, and I wanted to put that out there because there's a reason that you got somebody clicking somewhere in some call center somewhere, and they're trying to get people's information, get people's whatever, or access to your channel or something. They're going to take over your channel. They're going to do whatever. Take over your content. They're going to start claiming stuff on it. They're going to, it's not going to end well. I don't see how it does. You're either out money they don't give you anything for. You get fake subscribers, which will actually hurt your channel. Fake views, which will actually hurt your channel. You're going to get all this stuff that you don't want because you answered somebody's email that emailed you about SEO and content on your channel. Do yourself a favor, put out good content, put out stuff that people want to see, right? Put out stuff in a way that people like to see it. Be concise, be happy, do your thing, do you, right? Do you. None of these huge channels out there paid anybody to help them. I'll almost guarantee it. None of these million subscriber channels, most of them have been around for a very long time. None of them paid anybody, right? And here's the thing. Once somebody figures out what YouTube's doing and what the algorithm is, and we figured out that if you do this, then it's going to work 100% of the time, guess what? They'll change it. They will. It's always going to come down to good content. And if you have good content that people want to watch, they stay and watch the majority of it, and then they watch another video, that's it. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And like I said, this particular channel, and I know this video is 20 minutes long, I feel it's important. Normally I try to keep my videos on this channel at 5 minutes. I hope you guys agree that this is important, but I don't want people caught up in these things. I won't fall for these things because I've fallen for things before, right? I mean, everybody's had the, man, I wish I hadn't done that moment. I'm trying to save you from the wish I hadn't done that moment. You don't need any help. Don't need any help. You're starting a YouTube channel. I appreciate it. I've been there. I've done 2 now. I'm working 1 from the ground and getting experience that is so worth it. And I'm trying to do it in a way that is the exact same as what you guys are doing it. And I'm running into the exact same little issues that you guys run into. And there's some channels out there that will just go crazy, right? They have the right content at the right time. A lot of the news channels, they go crazy. A lot of the ones that I think the number one on YouTube is economic channels, right? And they just kind of go nuts. But here's the thing: you got to keep your content up, right? So if you run a channel on the economics of the day or the news that's of the day kind of stuff. So if you're running and you're talking about something with the current things that are going on with politics or stuff like that, you can do that, right? Realize you're in a niche market that can be big, but you need to produce content every day, because if the latest content that you have is from a year ago and you're going, well, yeah, it's just going to kind of, whatever, you're not getting any views on that. Your channel's not expanding from content from a year ago. So news channels, you've got to consistently change that. Like the channel that I've got here, you can watch this a year from now, you can watch this 2 years from now. The information should still be relevant, right? That's what I like to do. But obviously the news channels and stuff, they end up getting more views. But like I said, you got to keep your content fresh. You don't keep your content fresh, it is not going to work. So just remember that. But put out videos regularly. Give people that are watching your channel what they expect to see from watching your channel. I struggle with this on this channel, but try to maintain some kind of a theme. But it's sometimes I struggle with it on this channel, but I don't need it to be like my source of income. I don't need it to, I want to get it monetized, right? But I don't need that to be like the only thing. I'm not out there stressing that I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not out there stressing that this video, that this video might not get enough views. I'm not out there stressing like that. So the people that are desperate for it, those are the ones that will probably never hit it. Just saying, don't be desperate for it. Just put out good content. Don't push out a bad video just because it's time to push out a video. Delay the video a day and make it a better video. It will be better for you in the long run to have a better video that you put out as opposed to one that's close. It was good enough, and then somebody clicks into it and goes, you know what, the music's a little too loud, the person's, I can't hear their voice right, there's an echo, there's something in the video that I don't like, whatever. So why rush it out and put out something that is going to negatively affect your channel? Delay it a day. And you can even post on your community forum and post your thumbnail. If you have a thumbnail for it, post your thumbnail. This is coming out Thursday. I'm not doing Wednesday, I'm doing Thursday. A lot of times people tell you that too. Post on the same day every week so people know when to look. And that's fine. If you want to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you want to post Tuesday, Thursday, if you want to post, every Saturday, whatever you decide that you want to post, right? And then sometimes people say, well, post at the same time. Well, if you post one a day or whatever, I know some music artists, and they'll post, like every Friday, and it comes out at 9 a.m. on Friday. There's nothing wrong with doing that. If that's what you do, then do it. Just so the main thing is that when your fans go looking for you, if they expect a video, give them a video, but don't give them a bad video. I have channels that I love to watch. Like there's one channel out there called the Y-Files, right? And I'll even link that down below. I really enjoy this guy's content, right? He's got, it's just really, really, it's interesting and it makes you think. And the way he does it with his fish and all that stuff, I just really like that particular channel. So I watch that channel. Whenever something comes out on that channel, I watch it. What days does he put his videos up? No clue. But I subscribed and I set the alert. So when he puts a video up, I know about it. And I'm going to watch it. Why? Because I like the content. Now, do I like every video he's put out? No. There's a couple in there that I really, content wasn't all that interesting to me. But I like the way he delivers it. I like the way he does his channel. I like the way that it comes across. But you're never going to like everything somebody puts out. If you like everything I put out, then I appreciate it. If you've already subscribed, there's a thumbs up on everything. I appreciate that. but you're not going to usually like everything somebody puts out. Think of your favorite music artist. Is every song that's on their latest CD, album, download, whatever, is every song that they produced on their latest record your personal favorite? You don't have to listen to another radio station, anything like that. You can just start to finish on that record. I don't care how well you like that singer. There's a song on there, you're going, could have done without that one. Or that seemed like filler, right? Maybe they weren't all that into that song either, so when they recorded it, it came across that way. Who knows? But the point is, you're not going to like everything. But I know I've gone long on this, but I hope this has been beneficial to you guys. Don't fall for these guys. Don't fall for these guys. I guarantee you, they're either offering you something you can do yourself, they're offering you a scam, or they're trying to steal your information. It's, they're going to get you to pay them, and they ain't going to do nothing. Good luck getting your money back. That's the scam part of it. Or they're going to, get your information so that when it comes down to it, if your channel blows up, whatever, they can take control of it. I don't know. But there is an angle to this that they are trying to get at, and none of it ends well for you. And the fact that they think I'm a newbie, which is cute, but they think I'm a newbie at this, and I'm so glad that they've tried to go after me for some of it, because and they're trying to get me to, why? Because I look like a brand new channel. I am a brand new channel in this one, right? I started this channel in July, I believe, and I got like 70 videos, so I've got enough content, and I've been around long enough, and I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I don't have 200 subscribers. If this video gets me up to 1,000 subscribers, I will be greatly blessed. But I don't have all the stuff that I need. I am right in their target. I'm right in their target. I know I'm right in their target. But they ain't gonna get me because I'm too smart for that. And I'm trying to make you guys too smart for that. Like I always say on this channel, making you just a little bit smarter than what you were yesterday. That's why this is going on my Fact of the Day channel. That's why I hope you find it, and I hope this thing goes viral. I know it's 30 minutes. Hopefully it's worth it, and hopefully you guys can like and subscribe to me organically, like I've been trying to grow this. And like I said, once I get over 100 videos, watch out, because I'm coming, right? So, Steve Welch with your Fact of the Day. Don't fall for it, guys. Like and subscribe, and I appreciate every one of you. Take care. Bye.